Hi, my name is Emily Torres, and I created the blog titled Miss Emily Torres Sustainable Style. So let's go ahead and hop in. So, for market research, I decided that the topics I wanted to focus on specifically were personal style and sustainability. Um, More on that, I wanted to focus on what being sustainable means and the effects on the fashion industry, specifically fast fashion has on the environment, and how to incorporate that into your own personal style. And then I just wanted to create a beginner's guide to sustainability and providing some styling advice and educational content. As far as competitors go, for the first one I have here is Sustain Your Style. They are a great blog to go to for sustainability education. They also have a lot of other information about the fashion industry and talk about topics like issues and how to reduce our impact. They also have education and counseling as services that you can pay for to get from them. So that is pretty cool and makes them a very hard competitor. My next competitor is the Blonde Salad. They focus more on the luxury side of sustainability, and overall, they provide more high fashion styling advice. And my last competitor is the company Good On You. Their blog is all about being sustainable in the fashion industry. They have this cool little thing where they rate every brand that you could think of that you would want to shop from. And they rate them based on how well they're doing in their sustainability measures. They are definitely a huge competitor as far as the education of sustainability goes. The target market for my blog is going to be for women between the ages of 20 to 25. They are a college student or just entering the adult world. They are looking to update their personal style in a more sustainable manner. They like to hang out at coffee shops, shop local, are new to the eco-friendly world. She's artsy, heavily inspired by nature, and then overall just happy and introverted. They're a heavy social media users using apps like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. She finds all of her news through these apps, even will upload her own content sometimes. Some keywords that this target market will use to find me will be self fashion, sustainable fashion, affordable, sustainable clothing, find my style consultant, and my personal style. As far as positioning my brand, I really wanted to position myself as being both a style education place and a sustainability educational place. A lot of the other brands are really heavy in one or the other. So I really wanted to find a way to be able to mix both of those, more on a beginner type level, just to be able to create that community of people who are learning and they don't want somewhere where they're going to be judged. So let's go ahead and move on to the blog. Okay, so here is my blog, Sustainable Style. So this is just my homepage. I went ahead and picked I used Weebly instead of WordPress just because I was more familiar with Weebly and how it worked. So I went ahead and chose a design template and I customized everything that I wanted to for my blog. So I have the header here, which is supposed to be the logo I created, but I was having technical difficulties putting it in. It may be because I'm using the free version and there is not many options that you can get to customize, unfortunately. But I did change the text to something that felt like my brand, and then I also changed the text on pretty much everything to all be a part of my branding kit. My blog style is very like minimal. There's not much color except for this dark green here. I really wanted to keep it clean and align with my brand. So here is the header. It says get into sustainable style state of mind with a read now button that takes you to this blog post here. Here we have where the blog posts live, and then at the bottom here I have this widget on the footer, which just has my social media links. And then here are all of my other pages. Here's my about page that has a photo of me, and then the contact me page, and then the FAQ page. And then on the blog page, I went in and added this sidebar here that just has a quick about me, archives, categories, and then a quick way to be able to subscribe to the newsletter. So with the free version of Weebly, unfortunately, I can't do any updates to the HTML code. But the way that I was able to customize my site to my wanting, so when you're in there editing a page, which I can go ahead and show now, you can go ahead and add any of these templates that you want. You can add text, you can add social icons, a survey. So I went through every page and added what I felt like I needed for each page that fit my blog. So that was either like a button. So we have like a button here. We have a link to the blog posts here. Text. I have this divider here to keep it clean. My socials. I have this contact form that I added. So that's kind of how I went in and customized this blog to my style. So the how-to video that I created is also living. Let me switch to this view really quick. So it's living in this how to style thrift finds blog post. Just a quick little intro, and then here is that video where it's living. And then the marketing strategy that I wanted to use for this blog. So my plan was to use engagement, product reviews, and positioning as part of my strategy. Since the blog has no marketing budget, I rely heavily on using call to actions, creating content on relevant topics, and utilizing SEO and engagement. And I feel like I did do a lot of this. What I do want to do in the future to attract more followers is to utilize TikTok. TikTok is a great platform to drive traffic to a website or a blog or another social site. Pretty much whatever you want. If you're posting the right content, you can get your followers there. So that is what I want to do in the future. As far as my metrics go, Weebly will show you a month's worth of data. So here we have just a summary from November 7th all the way to today, which is December 6th. So overall, we had 10 unique visits, 191 page views, and 5.33 average pages per unique visit. Here I had my highest page views, November 29th, 62 page views and 2 unique visits. And yeah, my next highest here, December 2nd, 51 page views, 1 unique visit. So yeah, and then here we didn't have any data. I don't have previous months data, unfortunately. If I want to see more, I have to upgrade, and I'm not looking to do that at this current moment. So overall, I am happy with how this blog came out and my time creating this blog. It was almost, even though it was an assignment, it was a great way to use my creative juices and figure out what blog topics I wanted to write. It allowed me to create a few videos. I really felt heavily creatively inspired, and although I did struggle, writing is not my strong point, but it helped me practice that, and that makes me excited. It makes me feel like I can get better at it at some point, and even potentially use these newfound skills that I used creating a blog into my future career. So I'm really happy that I was able to complete this project, and I'm happy with how it turned out. So, and I hope you like my blog as well, and I am very excited to hear your feedback on it. But yeah, so thank you so much.